Their obsession with you has grew stronger. They cannot stop thinking about you. Ladies and gentlemen, and to the real chosen ones out there, I repeat, the real chosen ones, listen up. These people have become so obsessed with you, they had lost their ever living minds out there. These people can't even think straight because you know why? It's something about you that has drove them crazy. Because you kept it weird from the get-go. You kept it 100. And a lot of people are not used to that because you know why? They so used to being around other people that they can't keep that word or their promise. But when it come down to you, you kept it 1 in 1,000,000. Rest in peace to Aaliyah, as you see the shirt that I'm wearing. But the reason why they cannot stop thinking about you because you are the real chosen one. And not only that, they try their hardest to defeat you. But they couldn't defeat you because you know why? You saw right through these individuals. Shout out to Diamond World Ministries because she just talked about this. Spiritual discernment. When these people try to look into your eyes, they got so intimidated because they know that you were the truth and they was a doggone lie. And when you look at people, you can tell if they are hateful, evil, funky, stanky, real, or fake. Y'all can tell it. We all can. This is why we don't have many friends to this day. This is why most of us are single and enjoying it because you know why? Some folks out there in the world will try to use you for your money, your looks, or just want to sleep with you, ladies and fellas. And then when you call on to their shenanigans and their little mind games, oh, they embarrassed, they ashamed because you know why? You saw right through them. They want to be with you because you so real, your energy is real. You authentic with a capital A. Can you dig what I'm saying? And the reason why you living rent-free in their mental, because they was trying to send word curses near your way. But it didn't work. You hear me? It did not work. Because you've been protected ever since you was in your mama's womb. You was chosen before you got here on this planet called Earth. All of you that's watching this, and I mean the real chosen ones. You were already spiritual protective. And Satan himself tried to take you out at a young age. You've been going through spiritual warfare ever since you was a child. As a matter of fact, since you was a baby. Now you grew up and now you know what spiritual warfare is all about. Some folks try to get with you just to sleep with you. Try to get you pregnant, ladies or fellas. Try to get you to have a child. And then you end up being a single parent. Vice versa. But I will say this though. You got some friends out there that you had to cut off because you saw right through their shenanigans. And these so-called friends wasn't really your friends because you know why? They made fun of you, laughed at you, tried to embarrass your name. Whoever this can relate to, an ex-lover, that narcissist, ladies, that ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, or fellas, ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, that co-worker, the people in your community, your hometown. These people have become so obsessed with you, you all they think about. Like SWV said, you're always on their mind because you know why? They never met a real one like you ever before. And let me tell you something. They took you for granted. Now they are paying the price. Now that's why they want to join your team now, because you're winning. And then when somebody becomes so obsessed with you, they want to ask all these personal questions. Where you stay at? What type of car you drive? What's your middle name? How old are you? Stuff like that. And you asking yourself, are they really concerned or they just flat out nosy? I answer for you. Obsessed and nosy. And to be honest, demonic. Because ain't nobody gonna go out their way to ask you all these questions. These people are flat out nosy. They are so obsessed. And you can smell it on them. You got the nose of a German Shepherd. You got the nose of a canine. You can smell it on them. And let me tell you, it don't smell too good. It smells like feces and skunk. That's why you don't want to be around people like this. And I don't blame you. I'm the same way. They're obsessed with us. They can't stop thinking about us. As gross as this may sound, they in love with us. Ew. But guess what? We not in love with them. They in love with our energy, the way we carry ourselves. Like I told you in the beginning. This is why, like Dumb and War Ministry said, you got to have spiritual discernment. So shout out to her. Because when you had it, you can see right through people. And God rest, what's her name? Selena. If she would have had spiritual discernment, she would have been still here today. Nipsey Hussle, if he would have had it, he would have still been here today. It always the ones closest to you. Shanquella Robinson, if she were here today, if she would have had spiritual discernment, she would have been here today. You got to be careful who you hang around with. You got to be careful who you call a friend. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody that's smiling in your face ain't your friend, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody ain't your friend. You will know a friend. Because you know why? You can feel it in your gut. I can trust this person. But that spiritual discernment is going to let you know this person is full of you know what. This person is jealous of you, envious of you, obsessed with you. And relationships. Let's talk about relationships, shall we? Your ex, all of a sudden, to come back into your life because they see you have made it without them. You have flourished without them. Now they all mad and bug out. Now they want to call your phone and hang out with you. You know what they say? If you can't be them, join them. They try their very best to destroy your name because you broke up with them. And now you told them no, you don't want to work it out no more. Now they mad. Now they want to spread your name. But guess what? That is making you even look more good. And make them even 10 times worse. But what y'all gotta understand is, when people can't have their way with you, they become obsessed with you. What they want, what they can't have, they will try to destroy you. And believe me, I know. Watch the movie Obsessed with Beyonce and the actor that played on Tyler Perry, Daddy Little Girls. I don't know his name, but y'all type in the comments below. But y'all know what movie I'm talking about. It's called Obsessed with Beyonce, the guy that's named, and the other actress that played off one of the Final Destination movies. Y'all know what her name is. But anyway, back to the topic. People will become so obsessed with you because they see it's something special about you. And they want it, but they ain't never gonna get it. Because you know why? You see right through them. They're obsessed. These people are dangerous. They are dangerous than a wild animal with rabies. You might as well say these people got rabies. Because every time you level up without them, they start falling off at the mouth and start growling. And behind that ain't nothing but a demon. A nasty looking funky demon. These people need to take a spiritual shower, a spiritual bath, and get them demons off of them. Because the stuff they doing is so embarrassing. They should be ashamed of themselves. You hear me? Ashamed! Like the movie. It's a low down dirty shame of how some people gotta be and act or try to do stuff to you because you told them no, I don't want to be with you, I don't want to be your friend, I don't want to hang out with you. Because they see that you are on a level. You are on a mission, and your mission will not be disturbed, and it will not be stopped. They try to stop it. That's why they want to join you. Let me see if I can join his team. I want to be his friend. I want to be her friend. And once you catch on to them, now they mad and obsessed and jealous. That's a dangerous combination to have. Excuse me. Imagine being jealous, obsessed, and envious. You'll feel sick on the stomach because you know why? That energy ain't coming from the Most High. It's coming from the spirits of hell. And these people know it too, but they don't want to hear the truth. Oh, that's another thing. They know you are the truth. You walk in the truth and stand in the truth. They can't handle the truth. Because you know why? They fake and phony. And you real as it come. Like I told you earlier, your energy is so authentic and real. They don't make it like us no more. We base off that 90s, 80s, and 70s, and 60s type of era. And for some of you that's watching that you were born in the early 2000s, if your energy is aura, if your energy, or in other words, your aura is authentic, then you know what I'm talking about. But it doesn't matter how old you is. If you understand where I'm coming from, trust me, you're going to understand or why some people can't leave you the hell alone. You could have moved away from your hometown, quit that job, broke up with that person, got a divorce, cut these folks off, and they still mention your name. Because you got that big energy on you. No jewelry, no fancy clothes. It's that energy that you carry. Remember, it's not on you. It's inside of you. And you kept it 1 in a million. Like a Leo. And they couldn't keep it even 100 with you. That's why you had to cut these people off. Now, they're going crazy because they need you now. Now they come extremely obsessed to the point it's embarrassing. And other people looking at them, why are you so obsessed with him? Why are you so obsessed with her? They need to get a grip. They need to get a life. You're living rent-free in their head now. And once you got mind control over folks like that, you won. Because they try to get in your head. They try to drive you crazy. Asking all these questions, gang stalking you and whatnot. But the spirit discernment kept you in a safe environment. Like I told you, the ones that I just mentioned, God rest their souls. If they were still here and still had spiritual discernment, they would have been all right. But you got to have spiritual discernment. Relationships and friendships. Because if you don't, you're going to end up in a place you don't want to be at. I'm telling you, people out here are evil. They will erase you off this earth if you're not paying attention. Be careful who you let into your life. Be careful who you let into your house. Everybody don't belong in your house. Everybody don't belong in your face. Everybody don't belong in your bedroom. Or as the Ozzy brothers would say, between the sheets. Because some of these folks try to sleep with you. Because the way you look, but you call on to you like, oh hell no. Oh heavens no. You stay over yonder. Lust. Trying to get you caught up, ladies and fellas. That's obsessed. Want to sleep with somebody. And of course, lust. And then when you reject them, now they looking stupid. Now they want to spread lies or your name and time out. You slept with this person and that person. Blind like hell. All because they couldn't have their way with you. And for the ones that dealt with friendships, they mad because you made it without them. Now that you made it, you flourishing, you moved away from them. Got a better job, better opportunities. Now they see that you about it, you living rent-free in their head and can't stop thinking about you. Once again, they need to be very careful how they treat people. A homeless man can become successful, and a homeless woman can become successful too. It don't matter their age. I don't care what's your skin complexion. I don't care. You can make it. And people will become obsessed with you. As a matter of fact, they was already obsessed with you before you even made it, before you became successful. They was obsessed with you when you was a child. Oh yeah, you'll be amazed at how some other people be obsessed with children. And that right there is sick. But you've been going through this spiritual warfare since you was a child, a baby. But now that you grow up, became more smaller. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, or shall I say understanding, now you know who's full of you know what and who isn't. But keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, and be on your P's and Q's, ladies and gentlemen. Because these people out here will try to disguise themselves as an angel. Whole time they a freaking demon or wolf in sheep's clothing. That's why Satan got kicked out of heaven. And now you got spiritual discernment. Now you see for who they really is. They're obsessed with you. These people got rabies. They like animals that's out of control. They can't control themselves. Because you're so attractive. Your energy, everything from head to toe about you. All fellas, no homo. But everything, ladies and fellas, from head to toe, you so authentic and so real, they can't control themselves. And when people get like that, get the hell away from them. Because that obsess can turn to jealousy, envy, and rage. But shout out to Diamond World Ministry once again. Use spiritual discernment. But we're going to be alright regardless. Because the man upstairs protecting us. And we book smart and street smart. So while they're over there worrying about us and thinking about us, we moving on up like the Jeffersons. And we ain't going to stop till we get to the top. You heard me? Y'all like, comment, subscribe. I need everybody to share this video. And I want to expose one thing before I go. I see what some of y'all leave comments. It's some fake pages of me. So if you ever see a fake page of me saying such and such, please report it and block it. That's not me. You already know who the real deal is. And that's only one Brian. And that's me. Please and thank you. And you know when people make fake pages of other people, you made it. So guess what? That tells you right there, I made it. But yeah, please report and block them fake pages of me. Gracias. I love y'all. Thank you all for the support. Y'all please be safe. And remember, you could do anything you set your mind to. Y'all doing a good job. Keep up the good work. But with that being said, your boy's out of here. And I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, make sure your health is good and your mental health is good as well. Peace.